I want to tell you a story about a little child, too young to understand why the world had changed, too old to believe that tears could bring people back. One quiet Sunday morning, the church doors slowly opened, not for a crowd, not for a wedding, not for a funeral, just one small child. Walking alone, tiny footsteps echoed through the empty church. The child looked around, then quietly opened the door to the confession box and sat there. Without saying a single word, a few moments later, the priest entered the other side. He waited. Silence. Then he gently asked, "Child, why have you come to the house of God? Where are your parents?" There was another long silence. The little voice finally whispered through the wooden grate, "I don't have parents anymore. They died, and Jesus took them to his home." The priest closed his eyes, his heart broke. "I'm so sorry for your loss, my child. But why have you come here today?" The child began to cry, not loudly, just the kind of crying that comes from a heart that's carried too much. "My mommy and daddy always told me that church is Jesus' house. So I came here to see my parents and tell them I still love them." The priest could no longer hold back the tears. He wiped his eyes, took a slow breath, and softly replied, "Your parents were right. This is the house of Jesus. But this isn't where your parents live now. They're with him in his heavenly home." The child's little shoulders dropped. The hope that had carried them through those doors slowly disappeared. Without another word, the child opened the confession box door and began to walk away, each step a little heavier than the last. Then the priest called out, "Child, wait." The little one stopped, slowly turned around. "What if I could help you for just a second?" Neither of them moved. Then the child ran straight into the priest's waiting arms, and for the first time since losing everything, someone held them like family. Years passed. Seasons came and went. The little child was never alone again. The priest opened not only the church doors, but his heart and his home. He adopted the child, raised them with faith, with kindness, with love. And every day, he reminded them that although sorrow had written the first chapter, it would not write the last. Time continued its gentle march. The child grew. The tears became smiles. The questions became faith. And one day, that little child stood where the priest once stood, not as the frightened soul hiding in a confession box, but as a vicar. Every Sunday, they welcomed children, comforted the grieving, loved the lonely. And every sermon ended with the same quiet reminder. My parents taught me that church is the house of Jesus. They were right. But what I learned here is that God's house is also a place where strangers become family, where broken hearts find hope, and where love never truly dies. So if you ever walk into a church and hear a voice speaking gently from the pulpit, remember, some of the greatest servants of God once walked through those same doors carrying nothing but grief. And sometimes the greatest miracle isn't the one that happens in heaven. It's the one that happens when one loving heart opens its arms here on earth.